Hey guys, I hope you guys are safe at home in quarantine, but don't forget to subscribe here at Fino Boxing and follow my personal one at Adriana_sports. And guess what? We're gonna knock out this coronavirus. Bop, bop, bop.
All right, but I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man. We're gonna jump right in. Where's my earphones at? Okay, we go. We're gonna jump in. I ain't gonna keep you too long, but long enough.
I can
How about
respect.
that? Huh?
Keep me long enough.
Long enough. There we go. So, Mike, Philadelphia's been you got strong ties to Philly.
Yeah.
Strong ties for quite some time.
Yeah.
Your queen is from Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of boxing, amazing boxers are from Philly. And of course, you know, I mean, your brother Charlie Mack is in Philly. You know what I mean? Tell me about Philadelphia, your relationship with Philadelphia.
Yes. Listen, my first connection with Philadelphia was Meldrick Taylor. I met him when I was in the Junior Olympics in 1982. And I met him. I met Boogaloo. What's that name?
Boogaloo Watts.
Boogaloo Watts. No, Boogaloo Jones.
No, Boogaloo Jones. Boogaloo Jones. Okay, Boogaloo Jones. Yeah.
I was amateurs. I
Yes.
met him, Jones. It was a couple of other guys there. They were really good fighters.
Yeah, great fight town.
Hmm?
Great fight town.
Yeah, big time. Eugene Hall, Matthew Saad Muhammad, all the right? Matthew Saad Muhammad, that was Cus' favorite fighter. And
Really?
I said, Cus, why is that your favorite fighter? He doesn't move his head. He gets hit a lot. Cus says that's not a great fighter, but has a great fighter heart. He doesn't fight to the end. And that's how his fights were exciting. He'd be losing and come back from the brink of destruction, knock the guy dead. He had some of the greatest knockouts in boxing. Man, when he knocked out he knocked them dead. His knockouts were he threw his punches right, even though he didn't have a good technique. He threw every punch with bad intention. And fight you can get knocked cold.
Ooh, yeah. Hit you with the kitchen sink.
He had a lot of heart. You don't see many people with that kind of heart.
What about him and Dwight Kwawi when they fought?
That was a great fight, and I can't take nothing. Kwawi's my brother, but that man was gone. He was over the hill. Over the hill. You know how many
Go ahead.
how many wars he had? I mean, wars.
Wars.
Going at it. Guy kicking his ass to the 14th round, he come back, knock him cold. Exciting.
Ooh. What do you think about Jolton Jeff Chandler?
He was awesome too. He was an awesome, very smart defensive fighter, hard puncher. And I tell you who he lost to, what was that guy named? The young boy, young Mexican guy.
Young Mexican guy. Ooh.
Remember the guy that beat
You're the boxing historian. You know what I mean? You got it in your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your memory is like unbelievable.
That just was my. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, Charlie. Tomorrow will be June 20th. June 20th, 1980. I got turned out with boxing. I said, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. I didn't know I'm gonna be a champion. So Sugar Ray Leonard fight Roberto Duran. Montreal, June 20th, 1980. I saw that fight. I said, this is what I'm doing with my life. I had an idea. I wasn't sure yet. I liked boxing. Because the year before, I saw Muhammad Ali when I was locked up in Crawford. He came to the juvenile detention center, and I said, wow, I want to be a fighter. But I wasn't sure. I was still robbing and stealing. But when I saw Sugar, I was in a reform school, and they played it the next day. They had the fight, and the next Saturday, they played on ABC. And when I saw that fight, my whole life changed.
What's amazing about that is my brother was at Junior Olympics with you. And he called home, he said, Daddy, there's this guy here named Mike Tyson. He's knocking out everybody in the amateurs. And so my brother was, I guess at that point, he probably was like 150 pounds. Yeah. And he represented Philadelphia. He was there. He just kept calling back about you wiping everybody out. It was like he's a kid, but he's walking through everybody like a grown man. So that was my first time hearing about you, of course. And then, of course, you know what I mean, we went on, you know what I mean, to meet in 1986, 87. And it's been
I met you in the amateurs, Charlie.
No, I did come to the amateurs, but I met you. The first time I met you was, let me think about the first time. It had to have been in the amateurs. It had to have been like Golden Gloves or something like that.
You must have came with my son. I remember meeting all of them guys.
Well, you know my father's a trainer.
What is the guy named Garrett from Philadelphia?
Light skin?
Gary,
Garrett.
right.
Chicken. Who he talking about, Chicken? Chicken's on here. My father's a trainer as well. He's on here.
Yeah.
Chicken, who he talking about? Who Mike talking about? He'll tell me. He'll tell me. He knows what it is.
Who was the trainer? What was the trainer name from Philadelphia with the glasses, dark skin guy?
There's so many trainers. Who? Oh boy, who? I don't know. I don't know.
Andre, that was his name. One of the fighters' name was Andre something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it was Jones and there was Andre. Man, they were great fighters too.
What?
But man, that light skinned guy name was Garrett something.
Gary something. Okay. Yeah,
Garrett.
Chicken to know. He'll tell us everything. So, Animal Fletcher. Tell me about Animal Fletcher.
Yeah, listen, right? He was an awesome fighter too.
Mm-hmm.
He was a really awesome fighter. He's very exciting. And you know what? I met his brother. Didn't he have a brother, Tony?
Two guns Fletcher. You asked me about him. You asked after one of your fights. You asked me about him when he first got incarcerated.
When I was a young pro, when I had like my 5th or 6th, 7th fight, I met him.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him, we got friendly, and then he got popped.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Unfortunate. They trying to come home.
Really rough, extreme guy.
You say he was rough?
He was rough and extreme.
Yes, absolutely. So you said Meldrick was your guy. What did you think about Meldrick's overall, about his career and everything? What did you think about him?
Man, Meldrick was a great fighter ever since he was a little baby.
He was. But you know all the brothers? Eldrick and Myron?
All that stuff.
They were sharp.
They weren't that good.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Eldrick and the amateurs, because they all fought. So Eldrick and the amateurs, actually, everybody said that he was actually better than Meldrick.
Well, listen, that happens sometimes, but this is what Cus always tells me.
Mm-hmm.
Greatest fighter in the world. He got his girlfriend pregnant. He was responsible, and he got married and took care of his girlfriend and said, "Fuck fighting." Or else he got a better job. Or he had a high school education, and his wife said, I don't want you to fight. I want you to do this. You'd be surprised. The best fighter in the world was probably a dentist or something.
A dentist. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm gonna go to the heavyweight champ, Smoking Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
What'd you love about him?
Very determined. Everybody equated me to him. Very determined. Refused to lose. And listen, it goes to that whole thing. The Capricorn sign, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sign of the Capricorn. I don't care what, and people get mad at me. This is the biggest ego sign in all the horoscopes.
I listen to a lot of classic rock.
So he thinks he's smarter than everybody, which he probably, but he shouldn't say he is.
Right.
That's how Cus was. Listen, Ali, Foreman, and Frazier. 3 guys, right? Both Capricorns, born a couple of days apart.
Mm.
Can you imagine those guys? They despise each other so much because their egos are so big.
Mm. Wow. You think they hated each other though? Like legitimately hated each other?
I think when the bell rang, they did.
Right. Because I noticed when I see them, they're always gentlemen. When I seen them, they was always gentlemen to each other.
Listen, let me funny. If you're a fighter, the only reason that the most of the time, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, that you're an exciting fighter is because it has to be your determination to want to hurt the other guy. How determined you are to want to hurt somebody. That's what makes fights.
I always thought it was whoever wanted it more, whoever was willing to dig deeper in their spirit.
Well, that's a form of how bad I want to hurt you. In order to win, I have to hurt you. I have to beat you up badly or convincingly. I also have to lay you out.
Yeah, I see today is more friendship than it is. And you know what? And that's a great thing too, because I think about heavyweight champion. Heavyweight champion was probably the most respected throughout the world. Today it's not the same thing. It's not the same cachet. Why do you think that is?
This is why, because we have other fighting sports. We have UFC. We have, we even have to compete with wrestling, believe it or not.
Right.
Fighters have to kick one, boxing, and these guys are good. Listen, this is going to be interesting. Now, listen to this, right? UFC is more popular than boxing, right? Got higher ratings, right? Right?
Yes.
But a UFC will never be richer than a first-class fighter.
That's true. It's true. It's evident. It's evident. You see the purses that Floyd is commanding.
make $100 million, Conor had to fight Floyd.
Right. Right.
Ain't
Wow.
gonna, if he fight John Jones, he's not gonna get that.
Yeah. True.
Greatest in the UFC. If he fight John Jones gotta fight me if he wants to make some money, super money. That's really that, right?
Right. Absolutely. You could command probably the highest dollar in the UFC fighting right now, probably, if you wanted to do it.
Charlie, it's just really interesting. I never thought at this stage of my life, things could still happen.
Yeah. Wow. Well, you figure, I mean, again, it's called prize fighting, right? So it's about who can put the butts in the seats.
Exactly.
Right?
But it's big. Listen, it's called pride. It's bigger than pride fighting. The pride
You said it's bigger.
is win. That's what the prize is. The success. The money goes along. But what we really do is, you know why customers do this? For prosperity. But when they talk about fighting, they have to mention the name. When we talk about fighting, I don't care. We're going to talk about a lot of other guys, but we have to talk about Muhammad Ali.
Yes. Do you think that he was actually hurt through that fight when he fought performing?
Say what?
Do you think he was actually in pain, just endured the pain? He just put it in his mind psychologically that it don't matter.
There's nobody that ever fought that can take the pain he took. He took it at a later stage in his life. Him in the 60s. Who touched him in the 60s? He got hit once. He got knocked down. He got hit probably twice. That left
hook, and broke his jaw.
And what's the other guy? The English guy.
Ken Norton, and Joe Frazier.
Yeah, but listen, don't care. Listen, George Foreman would knock Joe Frazier out 10 times out of 10 times, right? And listen, Muhammad Ali would beat George Frazier, George Foreman 10 times out of 10 times, right?
Yes.
But listen, but Joe Frazier would give Ali the fight of his life every time. Yo, that'd be the last guy Ali want to fight.
Yeah, he don't want no part. Although he fought 3 times.
Right, Foreman or Frazier, he's gonna pick Foreman. Frazier had his.
So he beat George Foreman's brain.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, George Foreman's just as tough as he is. He can't fight him. He has to outthink him. He can't beat Foreman straight. Very few people could beat Foreman straight up punch for punch. That's almost impossible, to keep it real. Gotta be at some that man.
Yeah, he had to outthink him.
Yeah, that man's an animal. He's vicious. He's made to annihilate people. He was born for that.
Born to as Drago said, to break you.
Yes, born to break.
But Ali broke him.
No, he's not just to break. He's here to break big, strong, scary men.
So he essentially bullied the bully.
Say what?
Ali bullied the bully.
So Ali's a big bully. There's no doubt about it.
Wow. If y'all, I know people have said it. If y'all fought, what would be your approach to fight him? What would be your preparation to fight him?
To fight who?
If you fought Ali, y'all could have fought. What would have been your preparation to fight him? Because you're a thinker as well.
I would know one thing. I would have to be ready to go 15 rounds. 15 rounds with it. Because listen, I'm just keeping it real. Ain't nobody knocking them out. And the problem, they ain't knocking them out. Listen, even Holmes. Ali's one strange guy. You got to kill him to beat him. He won't quit.
You got to kill him.
That's weird. He doesn't even look. He looks like, in his prime, he looks like a model. He don't even look like a fighter.
He said he was pretty. He said he was pretty. He said he was pretty, but boxing ain't pretty.
No, ain't pretty. He's not pretty either. He's just a junkyard dog face.
That's what it was?
Yeah, he ain't no pretty. He's pretty, but he ain't pretty. He's inside, he's nasty. And
he said, no, he deep down inside, he was a dog.
oh, he's a vicious animal.
And he knew it.
So listen, when Ali's fighting with you, he's talking to you.
Yes, the whole way. He talked to George Foreman the whole way through, the whole fight, 1 through 8.
Listen, the referee, Dak Clayton, right, was the referee, right? was he the one? I think he was the one with him, and he was just saying, listen, the guy was saying, you can't believe what he was saying to this guy. He was just, the referee was just saying, telling the reporter, you just can't believe, I can't tell you what he was saying to this guy. Ali is out of his mind. There's no doubt about something's wrong with Ali.
He was calling Joe Frazier Uncle Tom.
No, he's talking about Joe Frazier. What's wrong? He's talking about his mother, fucking his mother, doing this to his mother, his sisters. Ali's out of his mind. Ali talking your head for 15 rounds. He's talking to you
The whole way through.
Frazier fight the first fight, and they got time to talk?
Well, you did. Listen, you told me that you told Terrell Biggs, I'm going to kill you.
Oh yeah, I did that, but he wasn't.
What?
He wasn't fighting back like Frazier was fighting. I wouldn't have time to talk if Frazier was throwing punches. Ali's out of his mind, man.
But you enjoyed talking too. Although you weren't in the ring long enough to talk.
No, I like to do my talking before and then after.
Yeah, that's amazing about you. You would absolutely be totally disrespectful, and then you would have the utmost respect for him at the end.
Well, look, can I tell you something? Pressure affects people different ways. Sometimes people with the pressure affects them, they don't talk. When pressure, I get aggressive. Pressure, I get aggressive.
Did that happen in your personal? Just on your personal time? Did that happen as well?
No doubt about it.
Really?
Here, listen. Let me tell you this. I took a scan of my brain the other day.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor saw my brain, and he was amazed at my brain. Not from the fighting, but from the amount of drugs that I took. He said he just showed Ali's brain and some other. He said some brain. I can't believe your brain is like this. And he said, but what he did was that he said, hey, there's a lot of activity going on here with your anger. He could tell I was angry. He could tell I was afraid. I had fear issues. I had trauma issues.
Wow.
No. But listen, check this out. That could be fixed. Now imagine me not feeling that way, like I have to fucking annihilate somebody just because he's over 200 pounds. He never said a word. He could be a fucking lawyer. And I'm looking at him, sizing him up.
So were you fearful every time you say the first day y'all sign up, y'all meet? Were you afraid of the actual opponent?
Yeah.
Really?
Scary guy.
But that's amazing because I'm gonna tell you why. Everybody else, I'm talking about the whole world was afraid, period. And you saying you were afraid.
Yeah, that's what I found out. Being with Cus, I found out this. Check this out, Charlie, right? I found out they were more afraid of me than I was of them.
Yes.
That's what I found out. And so once I found that, then my fear ran rapid.
Wow.
Then it got involved with my ego. And then, that's why my fear got involved with my ego. And then I said things that I wish I never said to people.
So Michael Spinks did Arsenio Hall show as he was preparing for the fight. He went on Arsenio Hall show. And it's the first time I've ever seen a fighter say this. He said, who wins the fight? He said, I don't know. Like you could see his body language, and everything was just off. Like I would say the two fighters I seen like that, three. It probably was Terrell Biggs, Marvis Frazier, and of course Michael Spinks. They were afraid. They took it because of the money.
Listen, right? Butch Lewis had came to my dressing room and he was talking crazy and talking. I said, you kill him. He's dead because of you. And then after the fight, I went over there and went like this to Butch.
You told Terrell Biggs that too.
Really with Tyrell Biggs, let's dig this. I was so jealous of this nigga, man. I was so fucking jealous. This nigga had everything in the amateurs. They were sucking his dick.
Woo!
I'm the kind of Charlie, right? And I think when I was a kid, right, Cus program, if I'm like, Cus raised me like this. He said, you're like a beautiful woman. If everybody's not looking at you, trying to get to you, there's something wrong. And he was the beautiful woman. And I was the...
What did that do to your mind? What did that do to your mind?
Huh?
What did that do to your mind when he said it to you?
That I was better than him, but I couldn't. He was too good back then. He was too fucking good. But when I became a pro, it was totally different. My confidence was different. I had boxed with him before, right? And even though I was aggressive, he handled me pretty easily.
Mm.
No, and I was a little discouraged, and I got out the ring in the third round because he discouraged me.
Wow.
He came to fight. I remembered that. I remember him teasing me because we were going to the Olympics. I was going as an alternate. And the lady had said, "Are you going to the Olympics too?" And he had said, "He's just going for the ride."
Woo! Woo! So you took that in with you.
Oh, everything I wanted to kill him ever since. Yeah, I never forgot. He probably forgot. I never forget stuff like that.
Tell me about that. How and what age did you start realizing? I'm sure at some point your memory is ridiculous. How do you retain all that?
Listen, check this out. Right when I was a young kid, I used to read boxing encyclopedia. I didn't even know how to read them, and then I learned how to read from watching boxing, reading boxing books and stuff, and reading magazines, and that's how I learned. I didn't learn how to read the basic way. Go to school. I don't know how all the sounds of the alphabet, but I know the words.
Like you are, like I said, a boxing. Like I don't even know most of the boxers I know don't know nothing about anything about boxing. You know about boxers from 1930s. How again? What was that? What intrigued you about it? I'm talking to the point of being a historian.
I've learned about all these fighters, right? And then by learning about the fighters, I learned about all the mobsters. Know how it come? Because all the mobsters grew up in the same neighborhood these fighters grew up as kids. I became fighters, and some of the mobs became fighters too. Some of them stayed in fighting, some of them went back to the mob. And I listened, peep game. Like back then with the Tony Canzaneri and those guys were fighting in the 30s and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys grew up in the same neighborhood with Lucky Luciano, Mike.
Wow.
Yeah, and these guys are friends. There was this one guy, Mickey, huge guy in California. He was a professional fighter, but he was a gangster. Whole Los Angeles. I was just saying, they showed us all these guys were fighters. The fighters knew all these guys. I was with Barney Ross, Jack. The reason was they're all poor. They all came from the same neighborhood. They came from Philadelphia. How many of y'all guys knew the tough guys out there that grew up in the same neighborhood? So to you, this is interesting. But to other people, they're disgusting scumbags. But to me and you, they're our friends. We love these guys.
Love them.
Isn't that something? That we other people that don't know them. They don't know that side of them. They only know they don't.
Wow.
Wow. Gangster white community. These guys had gangs just like us, but then older gang members who now into politics are showing some of the guys get it, some of them don't. And the ones that become politics and they wind up running the city they used to rob. No, I'm serious.
Wow.
But us, we never get that opportunity. The only reason I get an opportunity like that because listen, from the grace of Allah, that's only happened. Because listen, I was a junkie. I was coked out and I was ODing all the time. I didn't die, but I'm ODing all the time. And if it wasn't for my mother-in-law, I don't know. My wife probably would have gave her. She didn't want to fuck her. I got it.
Wow.
But right now, at least, I got 11 years in. This happened in our first year in our relationship that we're gonna get together. I didn't think this was gonna last a year, nigga. We got 11. It wasn't gonna last a year. It was like two people that thought we knew each other didn't know anything about each other once we started living together. That's before we even said I do. We had a baby, so I thought I was gonna do the right thing. I wasn't doing it. I didn't have money. I think it inspired me to want to do the right thing to take care of this kid. Not in a million years think I was Charlie. And I was probably how much, baby? 60 million in debt. How much was I in debt? 38 or 60? About 30 million in debt, right? And can you believe we bust that in the ass? We're not in debt.
Smacked it.
years we're not in debt, baby. 6 years not in debt, collecting money. Can you imagine that? Start
Wow.
in 30 million to nothing.
No, I remember you fighting in I want to say it wasn't Minneapolis, but I remember you saying, "I'm just trying to feed my family. I don't love this no more. I'm trying to feed my family."
Yeah, but listen. It's confusion with my life. I didn't know.
Uh-oh. Your signal, Mike. Your signal, Mike. Signal. All right, we got to get Mike back on. Signal drop. Y'all enjoying the interview the session so far? Are y'all enjoying it? Are y'all enjoying the session so far? Are you enjoying the session so far? We got to get Mike back in. Yes, the internet is quacky. Internet's not good. Oh boy. If you join this session, put your thumbs up. Put the thumbs up. Chocolate Divinity, what's up? Sam, what's up? Hey, Chick, what you think, Chick? Great, okay. Bilal, I got to tell Mike you on, Bilal. I got to tell Mike you on. JV, certified advisor. Where's Mike? Is Mike back on yet? Is he back yet? His Wi-Fi is off. Vance, it's cool. Great. Kia, what's up, Kia? Great stuff. Where is he at? Is he back yet? Okay, he's back. Hold on. He's back.
I'm here, baby.
You there?
Yeah, baby, I need some air conditioning, please. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Mike, listen, before we go any further, there was a group back in 1990, right? We came and performed for you, or when you was in Ohio. But it was a group, had a record called Down My Heart. Remember that group?
Little niggas, right?
Bilal's on here with us.
Yeah,
That was your little buddy. Bilal was your buddy.
Yeah, listen, I saw him. He was doing film with something, right?
No, that's Kyrie. Kyrie's the oldest brother.
But Bilal was the little guy, right?
Bilal, the little guy, used to pick up all the time.
Yeah, how's he doing, man?
He's on here with us. He's on here with us.
Give him
He's
love.
on. Yes. Make some. Absolutely. Yes, I just had all of them on with me the other day.
Man, what? You did an interview with them?
Yeah.
What they doing?
Well, Hakeem was over in Africa. Bilal and Taj and Kyrie. Kyrie's actually, he does camera work like a DP. He does film. Yeah, and Taj is an author, but they all have children. Listen, when I say find young men, huh?
Your father was a good man.
Yeah, when I tell you they solid. Oh, Fox is on here too.
Who?
Jamie.
Tell him what's up, nigga. Tell me about him.
Tell me, that's both our brother. What do you think about him portraying you? I see he bulking up. What do you think about Fox portraying you?
I don't know. He can do a great job. I know that.
He's gonna do an awesome job, as Mike Tyson would say.
Yeah, I'm very grateful.
No, he's gonna listen to me. He's gonna go there. He's committed. When he goes in, he's committed.
We're gonna see how this works out. I'm very excited about it.
He got to come hang out with you, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and tell him the truth, and he's gonna have to learn how to process that. It's not gonna be pretty and stuff.
Yeah, when we did Ali, we walked through Ali's life. We went everywhere that Ali went and talked to everybody that Ali actually. That was because it was like 4.5 years of like prep before we actually did principal photography. We literally walked through Ali's life.
Wow,
So that's what Fox.
My life, huh?
We said
my life.
Yeah, walk in your shoes. Take a walk in Mike Tyson's shoes. Your Wi-Fi.
What are you doing, man? Your children. You have children, right?
I got total. I have 7 in total. and I have 3 bonus. You know what I mean? But I got, my son's birthday was yesterday. My other daughter was the day before, and then your birthday is on the 30th,
Yes,
right? June 30th. Wow. So man, listen, hey man, let me tell you something. It's been absolutely amazing. Let's jump back in. So let's talk about Brownsville.
Yeah.
Brownsville, right? Yeah. What it was like, because I heard you was a number. I got a few friends up there, like Lil Sean. He said Mike was something to be reckoned with.
I wanted to be. I don't know if I was. I wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that's a real tough place, man. I'm not trying to say it's just really tough, and not only tough, it's just dangerous.
Dangerous. Wow.
You never know if your friend might kill you that day. You're hanging out all morning, hanging
Mm-hmm.
out and getting money today, and he might kill you and take the money you'll have for the money.
Mm. So a few questions came to me about Brownsville. They said, "Do you remember the pool room on Bristol and Newport?"
Yeah, I remember those guys up there. But
Mm-hmm.
up there by what's those projects again? I forgot the project. Yeah, I remember Bristol.
And then he told me, he said, ask him about, this is funny. It ain't funny, but it's funny. He said, used to terrorize Kango from UTFO. What you doing, Mike?
No, listen, right?
Come on, Mike, you're bullying.
He's my man, but him and Quentin. Quentin is like my little brother. And
Quinn, yes.
Rapping and stuff.
He said what?
Quinn was down with the group, and he used to rap with him a lot of time. But me and him was cool. I used to fuck with him. Me and him, we're cool. We're from
Yeah, I heard you used to bully him, man. Come on, man. What you doing bullying Kango, man? That's Roxanne, man. You love hip-hop.
I love that brother. Yo,
What's
listen. Remember a time ago, it was Monkey. All of your guys, Will was there. Remember your guy? What was that place we went to Philadelphia to watch you perform?
We were at the, it had to be the Spectrum.
Philly, you wasn't rapping long, but everybody was there. And you had one guy, Biz was there, and you had a guy from Philly that could do the bebop too. He was a good rapper.
Yeah, you must have been talking about MC Breeze.
Nah, this guy wasn't known, but he was good.
Really? Okay, so
if he was good, he would have made it if he didn't get something happen.
Really? Hey, listen. Yeah, Big Market. What was your affinity with hip hop? All the hip hop guys love Mike Tyson, and you love hip hop. You know what I mean? What's that affinity with hip hop?
Listen, right? We were just like you, probably. We were just kids that we loved Al Green and we loved Earth, Wind and Fire and all those guys, Marvin Gaye, but we were something different. We were looking for something different, and the music that was pretty much invented and stuff, our adults didn't like it. It was new. It was trouble. If you went there, if you was in a place that had hip hop music, you're trouble. The cops would come outside all day waiting to arrest you and harass you. People would stay away from you, hold your pocket. You're definitely a criminal if you're in there. You're definitely a criminal in Latin Quarters. You know?
Yeah, Latin Quarters was a rough stop.
Yeah, but if you go, the cops are always outside.
And Brooklyn ran the Latin Quarters.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I remember this guy. You remember this guy named, I'm saying his name is Pig, I think his name is. Pig.
Those guys, right, from Brownsville and Brooklyn, right? They're wild guys. Listen, I went to school. Haitian Jack, all those guys. I know those guys since I was a kid. And that's shit too. And they're not from Brownsville, they're from other sections. But that's how we know. We know each other from being locked up in juvenile. We know each other from watching each other make snatches and seeing the police chase them. And they watching us. We rob houses. And they know the houses and they see us with the money. And they know the people from the neighborhood that we rob. And then they see us in Brownsville with the money we stole from the people in their neighborhood. And it was just crazy. And sometimes guys will bring us to that neighborhood to show us guys to rob.
But you said you was always afraid. How were you afraid and doing all this crime?
Listen, I had the crew, and then in Brownsville, probably like in Philadelphia too. If you become the victim,
right?
Listen, having a crew is like is a pack of wolves. We're all weak and vulnerable. You know,
absolutely. Absolutely.
We all love each other until you're weak and vulnerable. That's why everybody shows strength of all times.
Right. Old Timers Day in Brownsville. Tell me about Old Timers Day.
went there, they were shooting, but that's Brownsville, so I look at that as being normal. So when they're shooting in Brownsville, it's like people keep dancing. They don't jump and run and shit. Dancing.
Just keep on moving, right?
I'm very proud to be from that place. I learned a lot about life being from that place.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm the guy I am, because of that place.
Yeah. Have you stayed in touch with a lot of the guys? I'm saying you have relationships with a lot of guys you grew up with.
But one of them pretty much lived with me.
Okay.
And I keep in touch with them. And they all, listen, just like you, I know. Just like you see you doing good, I see you on television. Hey, break me off, baby.
I'm not getting broke. Only thing about it, I'm not getting broke though.
Huh?
Only thing about it, I'm not getting broke.
I don't know. I'm always breaking them off. I have to break them off. Guys back then.
Now, is it breaking you off or is it extortion? Which one?
No, I break them off because I love them. And when I was a kid, they stopped me from being killed. They stopped guys from shooting me.
Wow.
Hurting me.
Where you at, Mike? Where you at? Come
Right
back.
here. I owe them a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I look at it that way. I look at it, if it wasn't for him that day to stop that guy from robbing me and killing me, I wouldn't be who I am today. Oh, this guy stopped the guy from throwing me off a roof because I stole his pigeons. I wouldn't be here today. So I'm not going to break them off. They can't give them fucking $20,000. I can't break them off. $20,000 is like me giving somebody, a guy with $100 giving somebody a penny. So why wouldn't I want to?
Listen, that's facts.
Why wouldn't I want to?
Listen.
You know what $20?
Tell me what it.
Charlie, you know what $20,000 gonna do for a street nigga?
Right. I'll be back. It's like Mortimer yesterday. I'm saying on Trading Place. We back.
One day, I'm gonna spend that on clothes. This brother's that's gonna be his life. He's gonna have that. You know how long he's gonna last? 20,000 in fucking Brownsville.
Change his life.
Can't still have money to get an apartment, rent some apartment for a year.
Change his life.
Yeah.
Woo. So, Mike, in the history of me being a fan of fighting, I don't know anybody, probably other than Ali, that commanded like the electricity that you brought in a building. I remember you coming to that basketball game that Puffy had in New York. You literally shut the whole game, the whole auditorium. You shut it down. What was that feeling like for you?
Hey, listen, Charlie, I'm gonna tell you something that my wife don't like. Okay. I trained. I expect that. That's why I trained for. I trained for that. This is what I trained.
Wow.
I trained for this. So when it happens, why should I be surprised?
Wow.
Why should I say, "Oh my God, I'm very humble"? I trained for this. I caused this to happen. This didn't happen by osmosis.
Right. Absolutely.
This didn't happen by me just doing nothing and praying. Oh, no, I love it. I have to do work.
But no one in the history of sports that I know of commanded that type of. Understand this. You had guys trying to get to you closer than girls were trying to get close to you. Guys.
Because that's who we are. We're both, Iceberg Slim told me this. He said the greatest Mac is when he could both play female and male.
Woo!
That's a Mac. Well, most be a Mac. People with ego can't be a Mac. But everybody says they're a fucking Mac, but they got the biggest ego in the world. They got the ego just to say they're a Mac. That's an ego. A Mac is proof. Show and prove, not by words.
Wow. So you considered yourself being a Mac?
Absolutely, yes. Still to this day. And a Mac Mac has nothing to do with women. A Mac is somebody that has his environment under control. That's a Mac.
So when you go out now,
Excuse me?
So when you go out now in your life every day, you're anticipating to draw the crowd towards you. You want it.
No. I just know it's going to happen. Listen, Charlie. No, my wife doesn't like the way I think sometimes. She said, if nobody said anything to you, you went outside, no one said hi, you might commit suicide.
Woo! God damn.
You wouldn't know what to do if you went outside, no one acknowledged you. Because all my life, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be acknowledged, so I killed myself to be acknowledged. In order to live, you have to kill yourself. If that's what life is. Life is the willingness to die.
Do you continuously do that, or is just you do it once? Do you continuously murder that?
Absolutely. I try to kill myself as much as possible.
Wow.
Because when you have to understand this, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward.
Correct.
I think my life is worth a lot, so I risk it a lot.
So living on the edge is where you love.
I don't live on the edge. I live my life.
I'm talking about, okay, got it. So your life is that.
I don't know if my life is even that. It's just what it is. It is. You can't define that. I can't articulate it. It is. The best way I say is maybe it's extreme, but it's not extreme. It's living life. But to articulate it, I have to use that word.
Mm. So I want to go back to your coach, your father figure, Cus D'Amato, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and one of them I'm saying I want to see how you actually respond to it. So Cus taught you number system, like you said, programming, almost in a programming way, right? And you just wanted to be able to come back and say, Cus, I did it. You know what I mean? I won, right? You get to the greatest day in your career to win the championship, to become the youngest heavyweight champ ever. You know what I mean? At that 19 years old, November 22nd, 1986, and he's not dead, huh?
John F. Kennedy was assassinated. You know, his
The same
family.
day. The same day.
Right.
Wow. So you win the championship that day, and of course he precedes that, you know, in his death. Did you feel like somewhat that he left you? I'm talking about like abandoned you?
In a way, I felt that way. That's weird that you say that. I felt that he abandoned me because that's immature thinking. I was immature when he died. So I'm about myself. And he programmed that about me too. The only thing about me. So I'm thinking, that old motherfucker, he left me. He gave me all this stuff and he left me out here with all these animals by myself. I was, I was angry.
To me, I'm gonna tell you, when I seen your relationship with Kevin Rooney, when I seen your relationship with all the people that Cos put around, he wanted them around you, and I seen it slowly but surely kind of like reduce themselves, get away, actually put themselves in a situation where you moved them out of your life, and I was like, go ahead.
Listen, it came to where they didn't understand I gave them the job. They thought they owned me.
Wow.
But they helped start me off. They thought they owned me.
Wow.
That's what that was all about.
But Bill Clayton is his name. Bill Clayton, his name is.
Yeah.
What did you feel about them as managers?
Typical slave master managers and shit.
Wow.
Slave masters.
So almost instantaneously after you won, you started reevaluating them.
Nigga, listen, right? As soon as Cus died, everybody that he said was my friend, they turned on him. They started playing me, trying to play me. So they were down with me when Cus was alive, fighting for me and everything. When Cus died, they went for the money.
And you seen it. You had the wherewithal to see that right away.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw them started acting funny. Guys who were listen, this is what Cus had to. This is what Cus did. Cus was so powerful, right? He had the way people involved with him. He had a way of making them his slaves. Whatever he called them, they did whatever he said. He was called Madison Square Garden, and every big fight in Madison Square Garden never paid because Cus had a guy he used to train that would watch the door, and every guy come in. Listen, you know why, Cliff?
Yes.
One day, me and White, we was all in the street, we was hanging out, and you asked, I brought around 15 of him. I said, let's see the fight. And I brought 15, we didn't pay a dime, we walked right into Madison Square Garden. You asked him that.
You Mike Tyson. What are you supposed to?
Listen, Michael Jackson couldn't go in the garden in a fight and bring 20 motherfuckers in. Free. Don't tell me Mike Tyson, that's just Cus D'Amato fucking taking care of me from the dead.
Wow.
You know how arrogant those guys are to be able to say no to somebody? How people walk by and diss them and treat them like God. You know how powerful they are when they can say no? They feel so good after being shit on by the celebrities all day.
So what the teaching that Cos and the effect that he had on your life at times when you were walking to necessarily, let's use a dark room, and he would say, Mike, don't go. Why would you go against what Cos what he actually taught you? Why would you do that? Because
listen, right? It comes a time in life where the best of friends will surely depart.
Wow.
In life, living their own decision, not allowing people like Cus. He was so frightened because he knew I fucking was a little bit of an asshole. and he tried to protect me ever since. He was right. He tried to protect me ever since the day. Everything, he always tried to protect me. And by sometimes I realize, like a parent does, and Cus always said this about his parents. Sometimes out of love they smothered you, and that's probably what he did a little.
Mm. Mm.
Nobody around me, like convinced me and leave him. I didn't understand. I wanted to stay here with my family. I didn't want. He was so strange. His wife, all his fighters left him for like diet, all that stuff. But I wanted to. I didn't even want to fight. I just wanted to stay around them. I had a family. I'm a sewage nigga. Man. I'm a sewer. Now I got these white people loving me, and not only that, I got these white people making these other white people respect me.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe here to Fino Boxing and follow us at all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing, and my personal one is at Adriana_sports. Enjoy.